Hi everybody. Got some issues with the streaming, but I think it is now streaming on YouTube, but not on Facebook. But I thought we would settle for that because not many people join us on Facebook anyway, because it so often doesn't work. But it wasn't working for either. But now it is apparently working again on YouTube. We'll find out soon, no doubt. Yeah, we've got people in on YouTube, so I'm here with the latest updates, or the late updates, we should say, because I'm 5 minutes late due to all that, from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are an emerging nation, been around a little over 5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations. We are expanding our economy now, hopefully to improve the liquidity and value of our currency, benefiting all our citizens. All our citizens hold our currency because we give it to them free every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, no obligation. You come along, you register, that's all there is to it. There are lots of things that you can get involved in if you choose, but it's totally at your option. We are also a non-separatist ideology, corporation, company, community. That means we don't separate people into groups based on gender or colour, class, creed, financial status, or anything at all. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation that helps us with that ideology in a moment after our opening prayer that is here to help us find true happiness in life. Not short-term pleasure, but ever new joy that is within and keeps you nice and calm regardless of what else is going on. You'll still have those peaks of pleasure and you'll still sometimes have sadness. But underlying it all will be that calm balance, if you like, in your life all the time. A sort of happiness that is ever new. And you can only get that through loving service to others, and loving service to others is wonderful because it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. So that's what our little prayer is about and our affirmation. Let me welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. We do record these events. The recordings are automatically available in YouTube and usually in Facebook, but when we don't stream, I post the recording usually within 24 hours. So let's get started right now with that little prayer and the affirmation, and then we'll get on to welcoming people in individually and letting you know what's been going on today. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation, we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, well, you can see we've got a few people in our link, but a lot of people choose to just watch the streaming on YouTube or Facebook when it works. We have Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal. Got Maya in from Hampshire in England, Norman from Doncaster in England, Maureen from London in England, and Eric from Quebec in Canada. And we've probably also got a few people in on YouTube. So we'll have a look. Yeah, we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA, Ramachandra from Watford in England, Kingsley from Manchester, UK, Bozina from, which Bozina is it? I've lost it, just a minute. Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland. We have two Bozinas that are regulars, so I wasn't sure which one it was, and the chap disappeared. We've got Nankiep in from Nigeria, Ron from Amsterdam in Holland, Kim from Cork in Ireland, Sam from Nigeria. There we go. And we've got Richard from Devon. He's just dropped into our link as well. So lovely to have you with us. As I say, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording, you're equally welcome. The advantage, of course, when you can get to the live events is that you can pop who you are and where you're from in the chat section. And you can also ask any questions, and we'll do our best to answer them for you. And here's the other Bozina just arrived from Slovenia in Europe, and David from South Africa. Okay, let me start off with giving you some numbers before I forget to do it, and I've got them here. We have an increase of 2 in the 777 plan to 44,943. We have an increase of 45 in our registered members to 52,394. The same 45 in our active member count to 3,280. We have an increase of 1 in the ShareHope Pro members, taking us to 800 for the first time. An increase of 1 also in the Easy Team Builder, taking us to 1,021. And the Success Blueprint stabilized at 65. Good. I've done that and I didn't forget to do it. Vishal doing well with the ShareHope banners and text ads. Most of that is complete now. We do have to allocate the positions for the ads to be shown. But other than that, I think it's pretty much complete. Hopefully then we'll get all that done tomorrow, tested, and it'll probably be up on the live server by Friday at the latest. Devian has been working on quite a number of things, and there were some things in the database which needed to be streamlined, is the best way of putting it, I suppose. And so that's been completed. That will be uploaded tomorrow. And following that, some of the things, or one thing in particular that people have been asking for, and that is the KYC to be shown in your downline, so you'll know if people are KYC verified in your downline. What else? Yeah, Fun Miracles. I was testing the site, was hoping to get that out to you, but excuse me. Where was I up to? Yeah, Fun Miracles. And there are some new errors that I found, so we've gone back to them again. Hopefully we'll get those fixed and we'll be able to get the site out for testing tomorrow. Frustrating, but there we are. I don't think, is there anything else of note that Devion has been working on? I mean, she's a lot of things, but the database optimization is important. There was an issue with the KYC status, and that has been sorted out, I believe. That should be working now. Also, there was an issue with change of address. That should also have been sorted out. It's funny when programming and things is being done. Devyani works almost exclusively on Apple, which most developers do actually, but not all, but most of them. And of course, the go-to browser for Apple is, I forgot what it's called now. What's it called? I don't know. It's got a compass sort of thing anyway. I should remember, but I can't remember. Anyway, so she tests everything on there, but then sometimes it won't work. Safari, thank you, Maya. Safari. Sometimes it won't work on other browsers, and so she has to load other browsers onto her computer and test things and try and replicate the errors. Anyway, we've been doing a lot of that today, and things are pretty much getting smoothed out now. We should be able to move forward much quicker next week. We've got a question here from Eric. I want to confirm the consecutive months on the ShareHub plan on the website is accurate. As far as I know, it's accurate, yeah. We've got Derek in from Wado City. Rosina saying something went wrong. Yeah. I apologize, but the streaming wasn't working for YouTube and Facebook properly. I had to come out of it and then come back in. And so I think it probably stopped the video and started it again. I apologize, but that's why I was a little bit late. We was trying to get it sorted out. We've got Don in from Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada. Right. Have we got anybody else? We've got Maureen in from London. I don't know whether we mentioned Maureen from London. I think we did, but we'll mention it again anyway. Welcome. Okay. That is pretty much where we are, where we're up to. Traffic, I've been chasing up traffic today. It should have started already and it hasn't. Or it hadn't when I was chasing it up. I don't know whether it has now or not. I'll check it in a moment. Excuse me. Yeah, when I say in a moment, when I've finished here, I won't be checking it while we're live. Okay, so that traffic, of course, is going to be directed to the Turnkey Cash Cow members. We're testing various different traffic resources at the moment. You know, like just like 500 clicks from different sources, but it adds up to quite a number of, you know, many thousands of clicks because we're testing different sources and we want to find the one that is going to be best. And go with that. We're also working on different tools for the Easy Team Builder. As you know, we've been working on one for a long time, and we're not getting very far with that. But we won't be giving up on it. But we are also working on other tools that'll be there available for you as well. Okay, we're just adding more and more value into that package. It's a steal, really, at 1975, and it's only 975 at the moment. But it will be going up as soon as we get the development done for the best plan ever. It'll all be done at the same time. Okay. Yeah, the very loyal members. Yeah, I apologize for anybody that got confused by it all. But if it's not streaming, it's not working right, then we have to try and get it back. Especially when it was YouTube that initially was not streaming. Then, in fact, we started it 3 times because it started out and it worked for Facebook and not YouTube. And then I tried to get both, and that didn't work. But we have got YouTube streaming now. Okay. You can have as many tickets as you want, David, the raffle tickets. I mean, don't want you spending your rent money on them or anything, you know. But they're only $1 each. Yeah, we have a lot of members that buy multiple tickets, and they tend to be the people that win more often because they've got more chances the more tickets they have. But yeah, you can buy as many as you want, whatever you're comfortable with, really. Don't, as I say, don't spend your rent money or your grocery money on them or anything. But they're only $1 each, you know. You might want to buy 1, you might want to buy 3, you might want to buy 5. Some people buy 10. I buy 12 for the Frami account, the admin account. And so that's won a few times, but not one for a while, but it has won a few times. Okay. We have everything there completed. I don't think I've got any more news for you. As I say, I'm hoping to get that Full Miracles thing sorted out. It really is a pain. It'd be nice when we get it going. And then I've got plans to add additional games in, but we want to get the game working, and then we can build the back end. We can't no good putting the back end in where you can make a lot of money until we know everything is working correctly. So we hopefully will get that all tested tomorrow. I had somebody wanting to buy more shares. They said, have they all gone? I can't find the website. Well, the website's not there at the moment because we lost that with all the other sites. But no, there are shares that will be available, but there's no way to buy them at the moment. So let's get the game working, and then we'll see how many shares are left. And we'll want to be doing a verification on that as well, because once again, there was some information lost. So we will be asking all shareholders to submit the number of shares they held and the numbers of those shares. I think we've got the record pretty much complete, but I want to make sure before we start paying people out on their shares, we want to make sure we've got everybody covered that has shares. So, right, and we got Derek in from West Palm Beach in Florida, USA, of course. So let's do a screen share. Let's do random.org. Let me Here we go. And let's wait for that to come up. It's there. Good. We've got 2 to 2426. Random.org. We'll pick a number. It could be 2, could be 2426, could be any number in between. All I've got to do is click generate, and here it comes. And it's 1006. 1006. I'm going to put that into the spreadsheet. 1006. And then we can do a screen share for the spreadsheet. And here we go. And we'll wait for that to come up. Sometimes it happens really quick. That's not so bad. It's there again. Now I've got to find it again. Here we are. So 1006 we're looking for. 1006. And that's going to be another $60 one. Same as yesterday, I think. Let's get back up to the top. Make sure the numbers match, because I've had them wrong before. Yep. So get my glasses back so I can see who they are. We've got Luz Midge, who is going to get $60. And the sponsor, Victor JB, as long as he's in here, will get a matching $60 as well. So congratulations to Luz Midge. She gets $60 because she's an active elite, $40. Gets another $20 for the 777 plan. Misses out on $20 for Poverty Crusher. Misses out on $40 for Share Hope and $30 for the Easy Team Builder. So it could have potentially been $150, but she got $60 anyway, which is better than nothing. So there we go. Save that. We'll get that paid soon. Okay. Here we go. Well done, Richard. Keep lubricated. That's it then, folks. I've nothing else to share with you. I don't see any more questions. So no point in keeping you here, especially if you're in England. We've got some beautiful weather at the moment. You can get out, do some gardening, or have a nice walk, or find a pub with a beer garden, whatever. God bless you all. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time on our link, streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. We hope it all works properly tomorrow. Until then, God bless you all. Get out there, share your link. We've had a good increase in people doing that. Recently, it's been the recruitment has been a lot better than we've seen for a while, but it needs to be a lot higher still. So keep sharing your link and give people a reason to click on it. God bless, and I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully on all 3 channels.